Welcome back, friends and neighbors. It's Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. Born on this date in 1948, actress Kate Jackson of Mountain Brook. She was a Charlie's Angel, of course, as well as Mrs. King opposite Scarecrow. Today is National Oatmeal Day, so that's exciting. We have updates on safety rules in entertainment districts, APT and PBS, the Constitution on presidential term limits, and the red foxes on Dauphin Island. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. After the October 4th shooting in downtown Montgomery, Governor Kay Ivey asked Alabama ABC Board Administrator Curtis Stewart for ideas on safety improvements to entertainment districts, which are the areas and cities where local ordinances have allowed open containers of alcohol to varying degrees of regulation. AL.com's Mike Cason reports that Stewart has responded to that request with possible changes to administrative rules that wouldn't require passing legislation. Now, those ideas to consider were prohibiting package stores in an entertainment district from selling products such as cups and ice that facilitate drinking in public, and limiting the amount of alcohol that special retail licensees can sell for off-premises consumption. Now, Ivy says she supports those ABC rules. They're being proposed to the entire ABC board. Stewart also suggested that lawmakers look into imposing a curfew for minors in entertainment districts, restricting giveaways of alcohol at large public events in entertainment districts by public entities, and allowing the state to suspend or terminate an entertainment district if public safety standards are not met. Alabama Public Television is considering parting ways with PBS, reports AL.com's Elena Bookman. Now, remember that over the summer, the Trump administration cut more than $1 billion of funding from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Now, this week, APT board members and commissioners weighed whether they want to continue partnering with the network of Big Bird, Nova, and NewsHour. The issues here are financial and political. Some people believe PBS leans to the left, and that continuing to partnership with PBS might create friction with conservative lawmakers who can affect funding for APT, which is the state's channel. Now, on the other hand, cutting ties would leave a lot of airtime for APT to replace, some of it iconic across the U.S. Said APT board member Johnny Curry, quote, "If you sever it, you've got to come up with 90% of your programming to replace, and that includes all of the educational programming the children watch during the day, which is the main mission of this institution," end quote. President Trump told reporters Wednesday that the Constitution is clear that he's not allowed to run for a third term. The theoretical scenario became an actual issue this week after former Trump advisor Steve Bannon said emphatically that Trump will run again and that there is a plan in place. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson agreed with Trump's assessment, telling reporters that he sees no path that Trump can take to the 28 election. Now, from the 22nd Amendment, Section 1, quote, "No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice." Before Trump's comments, U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville indicated he thought Trump might try to find a way. AL.com's Heather Gann reports that the Daily Caller posted a video of Tuberville taking a reporter's question on whether a third Trump term would be constitutional. Said Tuberville, quote, "If you read the Constitution, it says it's not. But he says he has some different circumstances that might be able to go around the Constitution, but that's up to him." Tuberville, of course, has been the target of criticism himself over his own legal ability to run for governor next year. The question centered on if and when the presumptive GOP frontrunner, Tuberville, became an Alabama resident despite his home in Florida. A judge is expected to hear arguments Thursday on whether some red foxes on Dauphin Island ought to be spared the indignity of being trapped and possibly euthanized, reports AL.com's Margaret Cates. Now, this was a brouhaha on social media, as many brouhahas are, but this one made it into the courts. Last month, the town of Dauphin Island authorized a contract to have red foxes and some other predators removed from the west end of the island to help protect endangered migratory birds and sea turtles that use the salty piece of land and lay their eggs there. That even includes Roxy the Red Fox, who's become a bit of a social media star. Some residents and visitors are not pleased with the plan. Resident Dwayne Wood and photographer Spence Harrison filed a lawsuit against the town, the mayor, and the town council. They argue that removing the animals will upset the ecological balance of the island. The town's lawyers say the town has acted lawfully and responsibly using science-based wildlife management, and that the town does not intend to eradicate the entire fox population of the island. State Department of Conservation Science Coordinator Amy Hunter earlier had said that some of the foxes are considered a nuisance predator that no longer have their fear of humans because they've been fed for years. Local and state conservation officials say the overpopulated fox are a threat to birds and turtles, and the west end of Dauphin Island is known for its town-owned bird habitat. Mobile County Circuit Court Judge Michael Youngpeter has temporarily stopped the trapping through tomorrow's hearing. Thank y'all so much for listening to us. We're going to be back here again in the morning. As always, y'all come see what we're working on the internet anytime you want to at al.com.